All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Pisit Sunday. It's been a while since I haven't done live on Wednesday, so it's only once a week this time for us to come meditate together. So I hope you are doing fine and still practicing meditation regularly. As well as it is, if you are new, please leave a comment as follow so that way you can enjoy the time with us and get to know each other. But if you are regular, please, you know what to do and go ahead and leave the comment. However, tonight topic that I prepare is quite deep and profound. I will try my best because this is the first time I am teaching as well as I'm teaching about this many times, but in the compact time that we have, which is not that much time, but at least I hope try to make it sense because it's quite related to meditation as well as uh, how we can maintain our inner peace life. All right. So tonight's topic is called the value of life. Anyone have ever thought about that? Why should we meditate? And what if we meditate regularly? What is the reason behind that? Aside from just want to get relaxed, feeling good, letting go, enjoy your inner peace. Well, today there will be some good reasonable for that. But of course, since I am a Buddhist monk, that's what I am about to present. Maybe more of in the Buddhist perspective. But if you have other kind of perspective, please, well, this nothing against any of that, but at least you can enjoy your time with me, listening as well as practicing meditation together. All right. So before we get to that, allow me to greet those who joining us at the moment. Well, since I have not been for a while, therefore, yes, it's quite not many people and been busy. In fact, the reason of that is after our Katina, which is last month, this month is very busy because every week we have meditation retreat. I mean, half day, full day, depend. But on the weekday, we have student visit like last week. We have one week school visit our temple. And, well, yesterday I went to do the meditation session in London. And today we have one at our temple. Tomorrow, from tomorrow, Monday to Wednesday, we have school visit as well as maybe Friday. It's quite busy. And next Sunday, we have another session in, I think it's in Salisbury. Yeah, in Wilton, yes. Yeah, as you can see, quite busy. That's why I don't do much on my advertising and things. But at least that's my reason for unable to share a lot of things because of time is quite limited. But anyway, since that's all past, now we can enjoy our time together. So let's see. Bettina, thank you for joining us. You are the first one today from Switzerland. Armin, all right, thanks for joining us. Thank you very much. Grace, thank you for joining from Frinton. And Kathleen from Illinois. It's getting cold. Yes, here too, but fortunately, we don't have snow yet. We just only have rain and wet. Today we have cleaning in our temple, so we sweep a lot of leaves that falling since it's autumn. A lot of volunteers come help after they meditating with me this afternoon, and it's quite clean now. But if we do a little bit more sweeping, it could be totally clean. But I don't want to do that yet because there's still leaves on the tree. So I'm expecting tomorrow is gonna fall for more. All right, let's go to our topic, the value of life today. So I'd like to leave you in mind if you ever have questions in this. Why do we meditate? What is the value of our life? Do we have born for just to die, to make a living, to enjoy our life and then die, just like that? A lot of these, if you don't think about it and live on, it may not be much. But when you begin to think about it, maybe knowing one of these answers can help you change the way you think how to live your life, as well as finding the answer that worth of your time, and it can help you improve the quality of life. All right, before we get to that, we got some person sharing. Miss Vivi, it's been a while, I haven't seen you. One begin to wonder, are you quitting on me already? Thanks for joining, Vivi. All right. Okay, let's go to topic the value of life. Hope it's worth a while for everyone here, as well as those who are watching on YouTube. The value of life. Of course, as always, have to sell my stuff, right? If you are new, have not liked or follow my page yet, please subscribe by place like and follow on our Facebook Great Teaching Monk. So next time whenever there is live, you can also watch and enjoy. As well, you can use this at your own convenient time whenever you come back again to listen or meditating. However, please take a note that it only lasts for 1 month and the record video will be deleted. But another choice is forever. You can join and watch on YouTube. If you are a premium member, you are good to go. But if you are not, there may be some advertising coming up. Please take a note on that part. But it's free and it stay there for a long time. However, I am not get any advertised money on that because I'm doing it for non-profit and enjoy for myself meditating with everyone here. Aside from this, you can also check on my other Zoom we have on Saturday at 7 p.m. UK time, of course. And that will be on Saturday on Zoom only. And this one, we have a lot of teaching monk, which next Saturday, will be my turn. And I'm going to talk about this topic again, but in more full length. Anyway, if anyone interested and like it, come again on next Saturday, okay? Zoom ID code is 814-853-30672 and the passcode is 072. All right. Now we can start to our topic for tonight, the value of life. If it gets longer, I will try to make it finish on time. If not, I will try to finish at least as much as I can. But anyway, we can meditate after that. All right? Yes. If you ever have a questions, why were we born? What is the meditation? Why should we meditate? And what it would help? Aside from just being relaxed, peaceful, this topic could answer, and that is the value of life, reverence and humility toward virtues. Because every time when we are born, yes, everyone, we having go on the same step like everyone. That is being born, being sick, being ill, and aging as well as dying. These in every being have to go on this process. So the thing is, we know that we are drift into this, but sometimes they do not bring our peace. Sometimes more than that is regret. And how can we live fully with awareness in every moment? Even though when we live fully, sometimes we thought that we are happy, maybe it's not. And this is something that we experience. Some people may be luckier, they are more happier than the other. But the thing is, we have to go on the same process no matter what. Thus, in order to prepare for what we have to experience in life, most of us prefer happiness and try to avoid difficulty or suffering in life. But the thing is, we have to face them no matter what. But if we prepare for this up and down current of life that we experience, we may be able to overcome, even though it is something that we don't want, but we were not disturbed by them when we experience it sometime along the way in our life. To prepare for that, this is something that can be benefit to you. We have to learn that we are, not learn, we have to accept in this constant that we are all going to age, illness and death. No one can escape, even though we try to. I read on some of the article on, social media. There was some billionaire invest his entire fortune, maybe not entire, but most likely, in order to stay young. And they found the solution at age of 40s, looking like 18s or something like that. There are some, or maybe at age of 50, looking like 40 years old, something like that about this. I may not remember it right, but There are people doing this kind of thing. They try to escape or try to prolong, but the most they can do is just to prolong. Nothing much, but we have to come aging, illness, and death, no matter what. Soon or later, it is something. But the thing is, if we recognize this truth, we accepting it. When we accepting it, it can let us handle this truth and accepting that it won't disturb us more than it should when we do not. All right. So therefore, when we accept this, we have to realize one more thing is marriage and family. It is something that the value that in the society tend to see this as in a way of happiness. As we can see, we grow up with this kind of thought that the best happiness one living is to have a family, have a good job, have a home. You will be complete and welcome, accepted in society. This is something that people who come to the temple and they were consulting me that they were raised and believe in this sin they were born. Is it wrong? No, it's nothing wrong. This is also everyone in the current believe like that, even in the Buddha's time. But in the Buddhist perspective, the Buddha view that marriage and family is just temporary joy, but it comes with worry and responsibility. If you have love, true love can happen, and I'm happy, truly, genuinely for those who have that. But please remember, suffering will come when separations happen. One cannot avoid this. And when its separation come, when it's come, we go on our own. No one go with us. Some have said, no, we can go together. Maybe that could be less likely happen like that. But please take a note that when the time come, even though they go together at the same time, but they go on separate way, depend on how they live their life. And that's aside from aging, illness, and death, we have what is called attachment in our life as we growing up. Understand on this part? Don't forget to like so I know that you follow my concept. It is something that look in different opposite. Some say that having family, having love is happiness. But on the opposite side, no, it's suffering because when you are happy, that is when they are with, when you have it. But when you separate from it, you may not be happy. Imagine when someone passed away. Did anyone laugh? Of course not. I myself, from my experience, I was still regret until now. Why? When I was with my father, I should have done a lot of things with him. But I was too ignorant that moment. When he passed away, I holding him on my hand. He passed away. I don't know why, but the tears just coming out. Knowing that I would never talk or see him ever again. That is like a sharp knife pierced through on my chest. And I still regret, oh, I should have spending time with him more. And that's it when I realized the pain of separation. Love brings happiness. But remember, when the time comes, it also brings suffering. Understand this part. This is the burden of attachment. All right? But the thing is, does the Buddha, all the way we think like this, is it too pessimistic? No, because it is the truth that we have to face soon or later, sometime longer. That's fine. But the thing is, if we accept as the truth, we can let it go faster. Understand this. You can prepare yourself ahead of time. And to live yourself peacefully without being disturbed by this truth, then that is the life that is worth because you are ready and you are not being disturbed by such suffering in the current of life that we are living. Thus, When understand this part, it's not pessimistic, it is realistic that we must face. To prepare that, because we have to go aging, sickness, and death, we can prepare by constantly reflecting on such thing that every moment when we wake up in the morning, whenever you go brushing your teeth, look at yourself, your own reflection in the mirror. If you look at yourself every day, you may not notice what is the change. But the thing is, every moment is change, but we don't notice or recognize until sometime when you come back, look a while, take a while to come look, you may see it. And that is like some recognitions of putting some effort to see it. But most of us don't really think that we are that own until the body telling us. For example, we used to be able to run very fast without getting exhausted. But now when you try to run less than 1 minute, it's already exhaust. That's a sign. This is aging. Sickness and death, don't worry, we understand on this part when we are having COVID, right, everyone? Or when we have sickness, cold, whatever it is something that disturbs. So to prepare for this is to reflect on that more on what that, oh, our time is limit. Limit what? We don't know when death may come. We have to use it and spend it at the most of our benefit. That way we won't regret. Thus, to know this, we have to understand and realize the purpose of our life, that we are not born to work. We are not born to make a living and have a family alone. Not to enjoy every moment. Not to go around the world sightseeing, take a photo, post it on Instagram, and sharing this kind of joy to everyone. What is wrong? No, it's something that everyone do. It's something that is not wrong. But remember, that's not the purpose. For example, if you are going to somewhere, like for example, going to Thailand, somewhere you never go, the purpose is you want to go visit the place that you want it to be, right? But most of the time when we go, taking photo, Instagram, or if you go to concert, live on mobile, you don't look at the concert, but look at the screen when you try to live. What is the purpose of that? You want to see the concert. You want to see view that you are going, but you look at the camera and try to spending time on stage. What is that? Is that the purpose? The thing is, we tend to lose it along the way. But if we realize it, it may be changing the way we think and moving our life in the direction that it should be. So that's the Buddha mentioned in here, that we were not born only for the enjoyment. We born to make merit, develop perfections, and follow the Buddha path toward Nibbana. Wait a minute. Well, I'm not Buddhism. What is this? Hold on. Let me explain in short. That way, make it simple for those who are new to Buddhism and those who are not sure am I teaching and try to converting you or not. We were born to cultivate merit. It means that we were born. The purpose of life, number one, is to do some good things to yourself and other. Merit is generate or create when you do good. So when you do good thing to yourself, you get merit. What kind of merit it is? It is something compared to like a currency, but it is something that you cannot touch, cannot see, but only can feel. For example, when you see your son, your daughter, your husband, your wife crying, you do something to help them feel happy, and they smile. You feel happy for them. That is merit. Or if you see someone who is in trouble, you're helping them. When they are appreciate and they say thank you, you feel good about it. That is merit generate. Okay, the more benefit you can do that. If that person, for example, he is the prime minister of some country, and he was so ill, and you have your ability to help him, and when he help back, gain his help back, and he do more benefit to other, the power of the merit is more, because it create more general effect in a big consequence. All right, that is how the first purpose of life to do the good deed. Why? If you want to live in peace, you don't want to make enemy, right? So that is why helping others help yourself. This is the purpose. So you can live in peace and be happy with yourself and be happy to others. Number two, develop perfection. We are not perfect. That is why we have to make it perfect. How perfect? At the very least, everywhere you go, you are always happy. Not just like looking at one glimpse, oh, I should have done that. Make a perfection like that. For example, you want to speak honestly. You want to speak nice and politely. Do that until it's perfect. Never have a single word coming out that making you regret and make people feel uneasy about it. This is perfection that we need to develop. For more and that maybe another time. And last is to follow the Buddha path toward Nibbana. What is the Buddha path toward Nibbana? Well, he still his mind and he find inner peace. Simply just that. So meditate. That's what it meant. Meditate until your mind becomes still. And become still, you are happy. I'm sure you all experience at least one way or another. For example, when you meditate, I am sure some of you, or most of you, I'm not sure, but at the very least, you feel happy and content of what you're doing. You don't want to quit. That path is the path. The longer you can maintain, the longer you can do, the more inner peace you found and you walk in on that path toward Nibbana. Simply as that. And this is what is meant by the purpose of life. For what? So you can live in peace. Those who don't have anything mean they don't attach to anything. They are more free than those who have a lot of things. Imagine when you have to travel somewhere far for a long time. What is the first thing you need to worry? Number one, what are you gonna bring with you? If you leave your house, who gonna looking after your house? If you have a lot of valuable things, won't you be more worried? Just like that. But when you have nothing, feeling light, no attach, close your eyes, no worry, you can smile without regret. Part of life that we all want, isn't it? It is something that we have to develop, and that is the purpose. However, if we have a lot of things, don't worry. At least do this bit by bit. It can improve for the better. The more you do, make perfect, right? So that's when I understand this purpose. Number two, we have to set our view in the right way, especially about death. Death is bad. I try to avoid it. Hold on. It is not good because it's cut our time to stay in this world. And we don't want to leave because we have a lot of things that we have not do or attached to many things. But if we set our view correctly, reflection on death can help us grow and easier to let go. The wrong view that meant in here is waiting for the time to be over, wasting your precious time, wasting one life away. For example, I have to work. What is kind of work? Well, I have to sit and wait until my time is over. Rather than do something that's benefit, wait to get your money paid. That is kind of wasting, isn't it? Well, what about the right view in here? To understand and accept that death is like a time bomb, is uncertain. It could happen anytime. So use the day to create merit without wasting it. How? Well, I'll get to that point. Merit can generate in many ways. It's all about one's mind. If you are happy in here is not happy like you bullying other people. You make yourself be happy by others suffer. That's not merit. It's sin. Okay? So what is mean in here? The right view is use your time wisely. Don't waste it. So every time when you wake up in the morning, rather than, I'm leaving again. What am I gonna do today? Not like that. If you wake up, I'm lucky, I'm still have time. What am I gonna do today so that way I won't waste it? This should be the mindset to start with while reflecting on death. Otherwise, you will not have purpose. But if you wake up, today I'm gonna do something good, I'm gonna meditate. Well, that's even better because it's right to the point. So that's the purpose of life is not death, to be waiting for it, not that, but to do goodness, purify the mind. The more you do, you are closer to free yourself from such suffering, death. The Buddha mentioned in here that to be born, to live, to die is suffering. And every being must go on to this consequence, no matter who they are, whether he is a king, a queen, a billionaire, a successful businessman, uh, the baker, a dog, a cat, always like this, no matter what, cannot escape. But understand this purpose, cultivate goodness, purify the mind, bring us closer to free and break free from this chain of cycle of rebirth. Not to be reborn is to be free from suffering. That's the point of Buddhism practice. You can do that, yes. You don't have to be Buddhist. You can be anyone. Practice this, hopefully not against anyone's belief. And I believe it's not. Why? You doing good, help others. I'm sure every religion, every belief want to do that, right? Purify your mind. You don't do any harm to anyone. Try to steal your mind. Would it hurt or harm or go against anything? Hopefully I am not wrong, but at least it fulfill your happiness, right? This is something that doesn't against any belief. The more one do, the one happiest. The more one can be happier. So that's the guideline to living well in here are these. Number one, to avoid all the evil. Number two, do only good to the full extent. Full extent. Because if you do less, remember, our time is limit. You do less, you spend the same time doing that. But if you do less, but you do put to the full extent, you get more than you can bargain. Kind of like, for example, when you see a monk, this is the analogy that the Buddhist monk, the Buddha compare in the time when he was teaching. It's quite interesting. Why? Here, he mentioned this, that monk is like a field of merit. Whoever invests on it can get benefit more than they bargain. It's not exact word, but I try to make it easier for you. What is meant by, for example, when you try to plant some fruit on a field, if that soil is good, it brings a lot of fruit, isn't it? Same thing, if the monk is good, he is pure in conduct. When one benefit by making supporting to him, like for example, giving food, supporting whatever he needs, when he use his strength that he gained from supporting that you've been offered to help others, like teaching the purpose of life, stopping people from doing bad things, giving them the right education in a way that to live their life properly, it brings a lot of effect in the community. That is bring a lot of merit. But if you do it to someone who is evil, it's nothing wrong. At least you help someone. But if he's do evil, well, it only affect that you help someone, one person. But he may do a lot of harm. But the thing is, that harm is not gonna affect you because you are not part of it. But you helping him prolong his life. That is one benefit only, not the other that he gonna do. But if you do someone who with pure conduct, righteousness and virtues, he will use his strength to do more. And when you are happy with it that he had doing a lot of good things to other, the benefit come to you more. That is why they compared as the monk as a field of merit. Okay, that's why do it. If you do it at the same time, you spend the same time, same length of time, same amount of time, but you get more benefit. So do it wisely. And number three, purify the mind to meditate, because all of suffering that we experience in our daily life is originated from our mind. If you attach to something, suffering come, make you suffer. But if you let go, you are happy, you are free. That is why purify the mind can help you be free, and that can make you become living well. So keep the mind bright and clear. That give no warning is a clear sign that making yourself be ready whenever it's come, and you won't be regret. Oh, I should have done this, I should have done that, because you are ready and living well already. You got my point? Don't forget to like, so I know that you are listening and get understand. So that's a clear mind open the door to heaven realm. A clear mind leading to suffering. Yes, it's just like that. So if you are happy, your mind is bright and clear. When you part separate from this world, it lead you to heaven. But if the mind are regretful of remorse, most likely to the place that is not happy. So that's the determination of how it's define our new beginning when we part from this world or when death come. That is why it's so important at that moment. If you do it continuously every day, keep your mind bright and happy, avoid the evil, do only good deeds to the full extent too, your mind become so bright and happy of you and proud of yourself. Most likely heaven open for you. Why? Because this is all you do. You don't ask anyone to do it yourself. Just like when you are hungry, you cannot ask anyone to eat for you. You have to eat yourself, so that way you can stop your hunger, right? Same thing. A clear mind and calm mind is have to be done by that person only. No one else can do it for you. Just like when you meditate with me, I cannot meditate for you. You have to do that yourself, and you do it right. You are happy. That's just like that. Okay. Understand this part. In order to generate merit, the Buddha taught that there are 10 bases of merit that one can do. Number 1, practice of generosity, sharing and give what you have. Number 2, moral discipline. No killing, no stealing, no sexual misconduct, no using foul speech, no intoxicant, no taking intoxicant into the body. Number 3, meditating. What about number 4 to 10? I don't understand this. Being humility. Being humility, making yourself be ready to learn from others, respecting others, making less enemy. Number 5, helping others. That's merit. Understand that part? Number 6, sharing merit when you spread loving kindness. Number 7, rejoice in other merit when you congratulate whoever doing something good. Number 8, like you listening to me to the Dharma. Number 9, like I'm teaching to you. And number 10, having the right view. Understand, just mentioned earlier. And these are the 10 bases of merit. If one can do at least any of these or all, their life are heading to the right direction. If not yet, it's better to start quick, because every moment we could lose our opportunity to do good things to our life. Got this point? Don't forget to like. Then the essence of one to live well, to be happy, one can do in these 3 practices: generosity, precepts, and meditation. In Pali they call, in the Buddha language they call dana, sila, and bhavana. And this is the thing that you can do every day. Don't have to be Buddhist, but if you do this, guarantee your life will be peaceful. I'm not saying that you become rich, but if you are rich and doing this more, it even generate more chance of inner peace for you. And I'm happy generally for you who are doing that. Okay? Come to the last conclusion. So that's those who understand life purpose, reflect on death, live doing good deeds, will gain the right view. Even though you don't understand what is right view, but if you do generosity, precepts, and meditation, right view will generate. Kind of like when you do something good all the time, it will bring you such idea. If I do this, what would be the benefit? And it will show to you when you are learn from your experience when you're doing good deeds. That peaceful moment will come. and that's bring your life filled with joy. Simply just that. And this is how you can live with being wise. Those who being wise practice this. And in the end, when you practice more, you begin to understand and realize your own value of life. It doesn't measure by your year of or experience, but it's with goodness and mindfulness and purpose that you have understand. Then so, let every day bring closer to purity, peace, and nirvana. Thus anyone can find this. Even though, you know, even though we are not realize nirvana yet, but at least we are one step closer. By practice this generosity, precepts, and meditation will bring you closer to inner peace. All right, everyone. A little bit behind the schedule, but I hope you don't mind. Hope you enjoy. Don't forget to press like if you agree with me. So check your self-breathing before we start our meditation tonight. Number one, your mobile phone. I forget to do mine now. I'm doing it now. If you are turn it on, have you turned on silent yet? If you do, well, do it now so that way it won't disturb your inner peace. Number two, toilets. Have you done that yet? If you do, check. Last but not least, make sure that excuse me, the room that you are meditating is peaceful and quiet. If you are set, then we shall begin our inner peace time, everyone. All right, I've got a lot of like today. Thank you. I know that you are watching and listening. Thank you. That is really first time teaching this in the long run. Well, next second time is better. All right, everyone. Hope you enjoy this and get ourselves to our meditation then. So I would like to invite everyone finding yourself sitting in a most relaxed, finding yourself sitting in a most relaxed and comfortable position. Scan your whole body. Check whether there is any discomfort. So you may adjust and begin your meditation. So let's start by gently close your eyes, feeling as if you are about to fall asleep or take a break. Relax both body and mind, starting from the top of your head, down to forehead, eyebrows, and eyelids. No need to use your eyes, since we close them down to disconnect from any distraction. Imagine yourself being alone in a place that you like to be by yourself. Continue to relax further down from your face to your neck, shoulder, back, body, arms, forearms, all the way to the tips of your fingers. Continue further from your abdomen down to your legs and knees, all the way to your feet. Making sure that your body is properly adjusted. Finding yourself your comfort feeling. This would give you a proper start. Feeling like yourself is transparent, like you are blended in with the atmosphere in your own room. Feeling light and spacious inside. Hello, expand, depend, but this kind of feeling can give you a proper start. So maintain this feeling and continue to adjust the mind. Imagine yourself being free from all kinds of responsibility, whether it's people, animals, the past or future. Feeling light and spacious both inside and outside, body and mind. Take a deep breath, slowly breathing out. Breathe in and breathe out. With each breathing out, empty the mind. While you breathe in, bring your mind back inside, gently. No need to rush or forcing the mind. Take the time, let it settle down slowly without forcing. If you feel struggle, tension, or discomfort, loosen up, relax more, or starting over with the light and spacious feeling inside. And from there, the place or the point where you rest the mind, that is your focusing point. Begin from there. Meditation is the practice of focusing the mind so it may become still and stay at that point. Resting your mind there and begin to observe and maintain it there as you continue. If your mind begin to wandering outside your body, lightly imagine a full moon shine within where you rest the mind. Let the full moon stay with your mind inside. Let it shine in the darkness inside. Or at the same time, if you like, recite your mantra to free your mind from the thought when it arises. Samma Arahang Samma Arahang สัมมาอะระหัง Continue your mantra until there are no more thoughts. Let's take our time and continue. Maintain our mind inside by visualize the full moon or the sun and recite the mantra, doing both or just either one. Choose whichever one that suits you best. They are not fixed or required. They are a tool. They are tools that make you be focused and reach inner peace. So from this moment, continue in silence until the appropriate time. May everyone find your inner peace tonight in this meditation together. Stay and be still as our mind gradually come toward inner peace, joy, and peaceful feeling slowly arise. Feel into the mind. Open up the mind toward love and kindness inside. As the mind becomes still, expand and sharing this feeling as far and wide toward love, those that you love are connected to you, whether they're still alive or passed away, wishing for them to be happy forevermore, free from all harms and danger, loving one another just like family member. Spread love and kindness to them all. The mind that finds inner peace will eventually find its own way to connect with one another. Spending this remaining time, spread our loving kindness inside. Take a deep breath. Slowly breathing out. Continue. Allow the mind resting inside. So tonight you can be with inner peace and stay mindful from now on. Now slowly and gently open your eyes. Sappa Putthanupavena, Sappa Dhammanupavena, Sappa Sanghanupavena, Sattha Sothi Bhavantu Te. May you all be with inner peace. Welcome back, everyone. How are you doing? Hope you are doing alright tonight. So allow me to check how you progressed. For those who are regular, go ahead what to do. You know what to do. But if you are new, you may leave as follow. First, if you're feeling relaxed, leave the comment as 1. Or if you experience time went by fast, feeling your body light or disappear sometime or some point, leaving the comment as 2. If you experience brightness and joy, feeling like you don't want to quit meditation, leave the comment as 3. Anything else that I didn't mention, leave the comment as 4. Explain, I'll get back to you. So please be part in this so that way we can get to know how you progress. But all in all, well, while we are waiting, allow me to greet those who are joining us later after Miss Vivi. I'm not sure it's still there, but if she is, well, leave some comment, okay? Hello, Melanie. All right. Thanks for joining us from Alabama. Fonza and Miss Chloe Mai, thank you for watching us. I'm not sure you're watching, but thanks for leaving the comment. Hello, Sebastian. It's been a while. Thanks for joining me. Well, drop in at the temple sometime too if you have time. This is almost Christmas, you know. Oh, by the way, I won't be here on Christmas and New Year too because I have to go to Denmark to help another branch at the time because they don't have monk to help for the New Year. So that's during this Christmas. I won't be here in London. Anyway, Kathleen 2. All right. Melanie 1. Grace truly calm, soothing, very peaceful. 2 to 4. Thanks. All right. Thank you, Grace, for sharing us. Well, when you practice meditation, remember, when you are feeling joy or the key that help you progress, simply just remain neutral. Being neutral, it doesn't mean that you are happy nor unhappy. Being neutral is whatever you may experience, you won't let that affect you and you continue to be neutral. As you are going deeper and deeper into your inner peace inside, remain neutral is the key. So keep practice because when you are remain neutral, the more deeper into inner experience will be surfaced. That is how you are progressing further in depth. All right. But if you get, it's excited, it's feeling good, is it wrong? No, it's not wrong. It's common to react to that. But if one want to progress, one have to be neutral all the way. Stay at that one single point. All right. I think it should be enough time for us to call it off for the day because we starting our topic today is quite long, so therefore it's making us stay late a little bit for our time. But I hope you enjoy your time and we can see each other again next time on next Inner Peace nighttime on Wednesday. All right, everyone, have a good night. I have to call it off now because it's getting late and I want to go to you go to work late tomorrow. Okay, everyone, have a good night. See you again next time.